Well, lots of developing news to get to tonight. We're also on the continuing efforts to find a motive behind Virginia Beach's darkest day.
And for the first time, beach police revealed details of their investigation so far. You may recall 12 people died, 4 more were injured back on May 31st, shot by a longtime public utilities engineer. He was later killed in a gun battle with police. The massacre happened at Building 2 next to City Hall.
All but one of the victims were city employees. Members of their families were inside City Council chambers to hear updates tonight. And so was 10 on your side's Brett Hall. And Brett, still very frustrating for everyone affected.
Frustration, unsatisfaction, lingering questions. Those are just a few of the things I heard coming out of City Hall this evening. And while Police Chief Jim Severus says it's remarkable how much they've learned in just 4 months of investigating, one of the things they learned is that they may never have all the answers they want to have. By the time the first 911 call reached police on May 31st, 10 people were already dead. It's one of the more haunting details Virginia Beach Police Deputy Chief Patrick Gallagher revealed tonight. But what he still couldn't say?
We have asked the question, why? Why did this suspect do what he did? We are still looking.
Looking deep into the life of 40-year-old Dwayne Craddock. Tonight we learned the public utilities employee worked most of the day before he went on his shooting rampage. And the only indication of anything related to the violence came between 10 and 10:30 that morning when he searched the floor plan of Building 2. Other than that, besides the resignation letter that was revealed early on in the investigation, nothing but regular work-related communication has been found, even an email sent 5 minutes before the first victim was shot.
He shot people he knew, and he shot people he did not know.
Police say they found no indication the suspect was ever passed up for another job, and while in 2018 he received an improvement required evaluation, police confirm what former city manager Dave Hansen said the day after the shooting, when he said his latest evaluation was satisfactory. No documented threatening encounters were found at work, but after a 2017 divorce,
Family described him as introverted, paranoid, and uncomfortable around people.
Police say they still are far from done. The FBI also hasn't finished their part. Husband of victim Catherine Nixon, Jason Nixon, says that is good, because this wasn't enough.
I don't think they have the full truth yet. And they said that the investigation's not over, so maybe they'll find it.
Now, some council members say what they really want to hear more of is what they did find. Councilwoman Sabrina Wooten says she hears a lot about what wasn't found. She wants to hear what they did find. And there were also an interview with the suspect's ex-wife. Several council members say they would like to hear what police found out from that. Now, we mentioned the suspect's name tonight because the police chief mentioned this as we were leaving. He says that if there is anybody out there that they have not interviewed that had an interaction with the suspect, they still want to hear from you. Reporting live right now outside Building 2 at the Virginia Beach Municipal Center, Brett Hall, 10 on your side.